Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So I've been uploading quite rapidly and out of schedule in the recent days, and the reason for that is the amount of leaks for the next Battlefield game is just crazy. And it was just yesterday that I uploaded a video about leaks. Even 2 videos before that were about leaks, and no shit, this one is also about leaks. So we've got very huge leaks this time. Honestly, we've got all of the gadgets and all of the vehicles, as well as map location, and we've got something about Platoons that it appears that we are getting Platoons back at the game. So that's perfect news. I know some of you guys are literally just hoping for those Platoons to come back, and apparently we are going to get that. So without further ado, guys, let's just get straight in the video. Just remember, do make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're looking for more content on Battlefield. This is the place for you. And also remember, do go down in the comment section and let me know what you think about the next game with all the leaks that have come out in the recent days. So let's go ahead and take a look at all the vehicles that have been data mined. There are so many of them, so let's go ahead and take a look. Before we start, you guys have to take all of these leaks basically with a huge grain of salt. These might be perfectly basic stuff that people make up. So this is not confirmed at all, but it is better than nothing, and it kind of makes sense, to be honest. So let's go ahead. All right, so for military and combat vehicles, we've got main battle tanks. We've got the Abrams and the Leopard, which you guys probably know. For infantry fighting vehicles, or IFVs, we've got the CV-90. For anti-aircraft, or AAs, we've got Gepard, which is an AA tank, something like the Brawler in 2042, if you guys want to know, and a stationary GDF-209, which is an AA gun, but it's stationary and it's not able to move. For attack helicopters, we've got the AH-64E Apache and also the AH-6M. This is probably a Little Bird attack variant, and this is something that the guy who data mined this has to say about it, and we don't really know for sure. For transport or scout helicopters, we've got the Eurocopter, the MH-6M Little Bird transport, or the scout variant probably. We've got the UH-60 Blackhawk, you guys know it, and the Vector, which is most likely the V-22 Osprey tilt rotor aircraft. For jets, we've got the F-16, F-22, and JAS-39 Gripen. It's odd that we don't have the Su-57 here because it was previously data mined by Temporal, but you know, we don't have it here, and that's odd, to be honest. For drones, we've got the MQ-9 Reaper, likely a pilotable or controllable asset, but there's something to know here. We've got also Gadget drones that we are going to get to in just a few seconds, and they're not the same. So the Gadget drones are not the same with the MQ-9 Reaper. For MRAPs, which are armored cars, basically armored transport cars that also have some sort of ability to engage with enemies as well, we've got the Flyer 60, which is probably the General Dynamics Flyer 60 light strike vehicle. For support vehicles, we've got the M88A2 recovery vehicle, also the HEMTT, which stands for Heavy Expanded Mobility Tactical Truck. This is likely a map asset. We've also got the M1083 cargo truck, which again is probably a map asset. For light transport, we've got the quad bike, you guys know it, and the PTV, which stands for Personal Transport Vehicle. It has to be something very light, buggy-like, something like that. This is what the author has to say about it. For naval vehicles, we've got the RIP, you guys know it, the Destroyer. This is likely a static map element, but listed as a prefab, so we can't be really sure about it yet. And we've got Sailboat as well. This is likely a civilian vehicle or a map element. So that's it. And with all the concept arts that have come out, apparently we don't really have naval vehicles like we had in Battlefield 4, for example. This is not going to be happening again. So I don't know. That's quite disappointing, to be honest. Like it or not, if all we get is a RIP and some sort of static, like stationary naval weapons, which I don't really have any idea what the hell they are, if that's the only thing we get, Battlefield 6 is going to be even a bigger downgrade compared to Battlefield 4 when it comes to naval vehicles. Obviously, 2042 was a huge downgrade in almost any imaginable perspective, but even something like Battlefield 6 with what we see here as naval vehicles is going to be a huge downgrade from Battlefield 4 if this is going to be legit. So we only have to wait and see. All right, for stationary weapons or emplacements, we have the CWS, which stands for Common Remotely Operated Weapon Station. We've got the deployable mortar. I know you guys have been waiting for this one. Those mortar kills are just ridiculous. We've got the M2MG, which is a stationary 50 cal heavy machine gun, and the stationary BGM-71 tow launcher, which you guys probably know if you have played Battlefield 3 or 4. We even have that in Battlefield 2042 on some maps, like for example the Caspian border. And here we have a list of civilian and utility vehicles, which in my opinion are most likely the vehicles for the Battle Royale mode. But anyway, I'm just gonna read through them one by one, and we're not gonna waste any more time on them. So we've got the car sedan, we've got the car compact, the SUV or civilian SUV, we've got the pickup truck, semi-truck trailer, M1000 trailer, paramedic van, delivery truck, dump truck, excavator, fire truck, forklift, golf cart, locomotive, cargo van, passenger van, Vespa, which is some sort of scooter. That's why I'm telling you this is Battle Royale stuff, because that's ridiculous. We've got the bus, which is some sort of public transportation thing, and we've got the aircraft tractor as well. So that's all about the vehicles. Do go down in the comment section and let me know what you think about all this. But again, this is not the end. We still have gadgets and a lot more. So stick around and let's jump right into the gadget and see what we've got there. So for explosives and mines, we've got AD mine, which is some sort of anti-tank mine. I don't know why they call it AD mine. You know, that's just ridiculous. But anyways, we've got the C4 explosive, we've got the M4 slam. Well, M4 and C4 are things you guys probably know if you have been around Battlefield for a few years. C4 is the equivalent of C5 in 2042 for you guys if you don't know. And M4 slam is some sort of a smaller, lighter mine, which can also work as anti-personnel. We've got the PTKM mine. Again, it's some sort of a mine here. We've got the sticky grenade, and that's going to be it. For launchers and projectiles, we've got the airburst launcher. The real name for this is the XM25. In my opinion, it has to be the exact same thing as the airburst rifle in Battlefield 4. But again, we have to wait and see. We've got the deployable mortar, as you guys probably know, the javelin, the MBT Law. We've got the Panzerfaust 3, which is some sort of a modern semi-disposable recoilless anti-tank weapon. It's going to be something like the recoilless M5 in 2042, but in my opinion, it's going to be way cooler, a lot funnier to play with. Honestly, we've got the RPG-7 V2, another classic right there, and the Stinger as well, which you guys probably all know. For support and utility, we've got the adrenaline shot. This is just ridiculous in a game like Battlefield, but if it's not gonna make you just run faster and all those kind of stuff, if it only heals you, then we're fine. We've got the defibrillator as well. We've got drone, which this one is exactly the drone that we were talking about in the vehicle section. It's not going to be the MQ-9 Reaper. It's some sort of a gadget that probably recons can use. I don't really know. We've got the supply crate. We've got the smoke barrage, which is also some sort of smoke grenade. We've got the Spike SR, which is the Spike SR launcher. Spike is some sort of a missile, guys. For defense systems, we've got the EIDOS Intercept, ADOS, whatever you want to call it. Its real name is Counter Missile System. We've also got the trophy here as well, which is the active protection system. Now, I don't really know if this goes on vehicles or it's some sort of, trophy system like Irish's in 2042. I hope not. Because well, trophy systems are most of the times on vehicles. And for recon, we only have tugs here, and you guys probably all know what tugs is. It stands for Tactical Unattended Ground Sensor, and it's basically a movement sensor. It shows people for you on the minimap if they move in its radius. So that was all we've got about gadgets and vehicles, but let's go ahead and take a look at all the map locations that we've got for now. According to this map, which is made by someone on Reddit, we've got Badlands and Eastwood as two separate maps located in California, Los Angeles. We've got Dumbo and Aftermath in New York City. We've got Limestone and Battery in Gibraltar. We've got the Abbasid and Outskirts in Cairo, Egypt. And also we've got Capstone and Tungsten in Pamir Mountains, Tajikistan. So these are all the maps that has been leaked so far. But about Platoons here, guys, someone asked Vanik, which is a leaker, saying any word about Platoons coming back. And Vanik says, just one thing, you can put a Platoon decal on your vehicle, and there are some dedicated patches for Platoons as well, which is very interesting. If this turns out to be legit, you can actually make your own decals and make your own patches based on your platoon and use it on your uniform, which is going to be impressive in my opinion. This is going to be great because it gives you some sort of freedom in customizing your platoon's identity. To be honest, you can make some very badass things if you want. People can abuse these kind of stuff. You know, there are always people who do that, but it really doesn't matter if you ask me. And this is not the end, guys. As I said, Gepard was an anti-air tank, so you can see a picture here for it. We've got the full loadout for Gepard as well. Brought to us by Vanek. For driver primary weapon, we've got the dual auto cannon. For secondary, we've got the anti-air missiles. Equipment is the smoke discharge. So according to this, Gepard is only a one-seater vehicle. For passive abilities, we've got targeting and thermal protection, which grants you lock-on resistance and anti-spotting. We've got advanced systems, which provides you passive improvements to active equipment. We've got the enhanced loading systems, which increases the rate of fire and improves heat management when above half health. And we also got the improved handling, which improves turret turn rate and vehicle turn rate as well. So that's about the Gepard loadout, and this brings us to the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed and hope this was helpful. You make sure to go down in the comment section, let me know what you think about this video, about the leaks, vehicles, gadgets, all those stuff. Especially let me know what you think about having the platoons coming back to the game, because in my opinion that's a big step forward towards the roots of Battlefield. So thank you all guys for watching, and until next time guys, stay cool.